Hey guys, Dylan Tommy here. I'm going to do a quick update video, a progress video. Not on any of the aquariums, but nobody was too happy when I built that Paludarium and didn't do a build video and didn't do an update or kind of creation video. So I'm just going to show you my mess that I've created here in the plant room. It's hard to work downstairs, it's been very cold, so I have everything pulled out here on this new vivarium that I'm building here. You can take a look at a bunch of my supplies here and some of the things that I've already built. Built a little bit of a false bottom there, and pretty much got everything I need to get rocking here. I am all supplied up, and I've actually done a little bit of building with the foam background and some of the slate down there. We're actually waiting for silicone to harden and dry right now, but this is the inception of the next Viv. And like I said, I have everything just pulled out and ready to rock in here. So here you go, guys. There's the beginning of the next Vivarium, Terrarium, Paludarium. I do have a pump in here, so there will be a water feature. I'm just not sure how much of that feature is gonna be there. You know what I'm saying? It's a much smaller pump than what I have in the Paludarium. It only moves 80 gallons of water an hour. So we'll see if it's a trickle or a decent flow. We're building. I kind of do a little bit of planning, collect the supplies I need, and then just create. It's mostly an artistic venture. So once I get building, I'm not likely to take the camera out until there's at least some kind of completed product. So here we go, guys. This is what I'm working with so far, and I'll keep you updated. I'll let you know what's being built in this Viv. One thing I should mention about this vivarium is I'm trying to be able to view it from all three sides. I don't want to cover up this side here or the other side or the front. In the Paludarium, there's a specific angle you kind of need to view it at to get the best view, and I kind of want to be able to see this from 260 degrees at least. And of course the top. But quick update, not much of an update, not much of a build. I'll try to, like I said, I'll try to keep you guys updated as far as what I'm doing. But I just got a mess in here, a bunch of supplies pulled out, and I'm ready to rock that vivarium. Many people ask me what I did for the filtration in the Paludarium, and although I'm not creating the same kind of filtration in this, it's kind of the same. I have my pump here, and I have it surrounded with some sponge. And in this terrarium build, I'm actually going to use this product here, Hydro Balls, which is widely used in the vivarium terrarium hobby for building false bottoms and creating clean filtration. So here's my false bottom here. I'm going to set this up here on the left hand side, and there's the terrarium. It's not quite there yet, but I did want to give you guys an update on the filtration. In the Paludarium, I mostly have fluval media with just a lot of gravel, a lot of pea stone, and tons of surface area for nitrifying bacteria. But I'm curious to use this Hydro Balls product. It's pretty much just a clay substrate, very porous, and much like your typical aquarium media, yet used for vivariums and terrariums. You see it down here in this setup. That'll all be hidden. You won't see the clay balls down here in this substrate. When this is completely built out, you'll just see the water feature and the habitat. We're making a mess in here, guys. Still getting busy. Lots of stuff to still do. But giving you a quick update. Like I said, the questions I got the most about in the Paludarium were my filtration and what did I do to conceal this pump. It's actually a smaller pump, I think I mentioned that. Much less gallons per hour than in the Paludarium, but it's a much smaller tank too. So I'm going to give you a quick look at the false bottom and how I got the Hydro Balls in there. I kind of wrapped them up in this mesh, kind of like the fluval mesh that comes with your biomedia, just so they're more compact and they're not floating all around in this false bottom here. And if I ever need to get them out to clean them, I can kind of pull them out in one piece. The false bottom here has been designed for it to come in and out if I ever need to clean the bottom of the terrarium. And that's how it's been in the Paludarium too. I'm able to kind of get down here into the submerged area and pull things out. They're not permanently fixed, which is what I was going for. The backdrop in both this new vivarium and the Paludarium are permanently fixed there, as far as the pump and the water feature I have. But the filtration and all that stuff, I want to be able to get in there and clean sponges and clean debris off any of the media I have. But there's a look at the false bottom and some of the hydro balls that I have wrapped up in there. Hang tight, guys. I'll keep you updated. We're getting there. Okay, well, here it is. I got a lot of the peat and the dead moss built up onto the surface, and we're looking almost complete. I have some wood and a little more slate to build down here in the substrate, but we're getting there. All this moss you see on the backdrop, it's all dead moss, so it'll mostly just be used as a growing bed, as a substrate layer, as a media to grow other plants on, climbing type vegetation, even Java moss. The Java moss I have in the Paludarium does so well when it has you know, this dead moss that retains a lot of water to thrive on. So there it is. That's almost built out. Like I said, I have a lot of wood to add. You see it here. There'll be a little piece of wood on this side which will catch some of the water that comes out of the water feature. I've yet to build that too. I have you know, the end of the pipe coming out here, but I just haven't built any of the spray bars. I have it pretty well concealed too. You can see the hose, but I did cover it with some of that eco earth, so almost looks like a piece of wood. I can do a little better job at covering it with the moss, but we're not there just yet. But the false bottom's been covered, and we're getting there. Like I said, I've actually siliconed these pieces of slate to the bottom, just so it doesn't move around. I can create another, you know, stable area for good nitrifying bacteria growth. You know, something that's not going to move around. But that's it in production still. You know, I don't enjoy this type of building as much as I enjoy the planting. So I really want to get to my plants, you know, and get this habitat rolling, get some water rolling, so I can plant it out, you know. Like even the Paludarium, having so much fun, you know, playing with the Java moss and monitoring the plants. I haven't even added an inhabitant yet, just because, like I said, monitoring the exotic plants and you know, growing them out is the fun part for me. So this terrarium will likely be the same. You know, it'll have a decent amount of time to just grow out before I add any kind of inhabitant. But there's another quick look, guys.